So I'm headed to Kapchorwa, Uganda. It's in the northeast province, and I want to take you along and let you see what it's like to do the work we do here in Africa. So for the next few days, I'm going to try to shoot some video, shoot some photos, let you see what it's like behind the scenes to do life and ministry here in East and Central Africa. So come along. I've got all my gear in here. So it's not really clothes, it's mostly gear. Tripods, mic stands, cables, a little bit of clothes.
The crazy thing is that the flight time from Kigali to Entebbe is only about 45 minutes. Last year we did a road trip from Kigali to Entebbe to do work in Uganda, and it took 12 hours to make the drive.
All right, so I have made it to Entebbe, which is, it's kind of like Dallas-Fort Worth. You have Entebbe and Kampala. This is my good friend Quinto. We've been together many times in Uganda, and we are blessed to have his son Savior with us today. So Quinto's picked me up. We're headed to Kampala, spend the night there. Then tomorrow morning, Quinto will come early, pick me up, and we'll drive 4, 5, 6 hours, who knows, out to Kapchorwa and spend a week out there doing some filming. All right, day 2, Quinto and I survived the night because of our mad living skills that we've cultivated here in Africa. We are on the road again, headed to Mbale, and then we'll head up to Kapchorwa. Probably take us 4 or 5 hours, we're guessing. Here we go.
Quinto works for Alarm mainly as a driver, but he's invaluable because he offers such great insights into the culture and into the country. Also, he can help translate because he speaks several different languages. And even on this trip, I gave him my iPhone and had him film quite a bit of the behind-the-scenes footage.
All right, day 3. You can see that Quinto and I are still driving. We have left Kapchorwa, where we stayed the night. Now we are headed out to see Juliet and the kids at the boarding school, hear her story. As you can tell, we're not on paved roads anymore, so we are going to get there slowly by slowly, as we say.
I really want to connect with the kids, and I want them to be comfortable with me. So I always try to have a little bit of fun with them, get them to laugh so that they won't be afraid, so that they'll be comfortable with me and really let me into their lives.
Come. Oh, no.
And then the kids really will open up to me. They'll really just share themselves and be themselves. And then I'll do the same thing with Juliet and with her family. Just spend time together so that she can become comfortable with me. So I'm not just some stranger showing up to ask her to share the most personal parts of her life with me. I want her to know that I'm a friend, that I'm someone that she can be vulnerable with, that she can be real with, so that she'll be transparent and honest as she tells us her story.
So let's just begin. Just tell me your name, just kind of give us the setting.
My name's Juliet. I am Juliet Chemonges Chebet.
But no matter how much you plan and prepare, you can't control the weather. So the rain cut short the interview. We had to pack up, head back to town, come back the next day and try again. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but yesterday I got really sunburned. The irony is that on the way out the door from home, Sarah asked me if I wanted to take some sunscreen. But I was already packed, walking out the door, and just thought, I've been outside so much, I've tanned so much, I just really don't get sunburned anymore. Just didn't think about the fact that where we are here in Kapchorwa in Uganda is practically on the equator, and we're high up in the mountains, and so yesterday my ears, my nose, my neck just burned to a crisp. So I'm taking my trusty Leatherman, one of my favorite t-shirts, and I've cut it up into some pieces like this that I'm going to stuff under my hat, drape over myself, and some homemade sunscreen. And next time, I'm going to listen to Sarah. It's been going really well, despite we had some rain yesterday that put a stop to the interview, so we had to reshoot the interview again today, but it went just really well. I can't wait for you guys to hear Juliet's story. It is just profound, how God has intervened into deep tragedy in her life. So right now I'm just doing some more filming, just the surrounding area, so you can kind of get to see what that's like, and I use that to kind of fill in the story as we go along. Just getting into the classrooms and seeing the kids and the teachers at work, seeing Juliet, her sister, and her husband and brother, her sons, and just life here. So we're enjoying a really good lunch today. We've got rice, beans, matoke, goat. It's delicious. I know you're jealous. So one of the many challenges that we face is the weather. It's very unpredictable. As you can see again today, we've got rain. Fortunately, we got everything we needed, but we're still going to have to get back to Kapchorwa town. So Quinto and I are going to pile into the car, use the four-wheel drive, probably slide down some muddy hills, but we're pretty sure we'll make it. So see you tomorrow. You'll have the kids come out and just sit around here. Okay. Will you just sit here? They come here?
Yes.
Okay.
Then they come and sit.
And what do y'all talk about?
Oh, they have done the other end.
Oh, okay. So we'll go over there.
Mountains, move us, the mountains, move us. We are marching with the power of God.
When you eat chicken, it means you've been a big visitor in that family. That's like.
I'm a big visitor.
Yeah, you are. You are. Really.
So this chicken, which by the way is delicious, did I see this chicken running around this week?
Yes, you saw, but you didn't take a photo.
But I did take a photo. So before and after, here's the after.
Yeah.
One of the things that has really blessed us here in Africa when we've gone on trips is just spending time with people who genuinely are thankful, who genuinely have such gratitude. After lunch, Juliet gave me several gifts for my family from just the few possessions that they had themselves. This giraffe, as you can see, came from her very living room. And even this wrap was for Sarah, who she hadn't even met, but just wanted to extend her love and gratitude for allowing me to come to tell her story. Then we had a really sweet time of prayer together. Next, it was time for Quinto and I to pack up our bags, hit the road, drive 7 hours late into the night, and head back to Kampala.
Well, this is the end of the trip. I'm at the airport, walking out across the tarmac, headed to get on a plane, fly back to Kigali. Hope you got a little glimpse of what a week of work is like here in Africa, and I hope you enjoyed it. There's my plane.